And suddenly it is now daytime, so the music gets awfully dramatic around here. I hope you enjoyed the calming night music of Ulda. Probably one of the better night themes. And of course the day theme from Ulda reminds me pretty heavily of Final Fantasy XII. I think it's it sounds very similar to the theme from Final Fantasy XII, or at least the main song of the game. But anyway, if you're curious, Garuda was the last thing I did, not you, we did, I guess. And it leaves you here on the platform as previously. Just to get back, you talk to the airship ticketer. In order to get here, it's actually from the Hustling Strip or the Steps of Nald, and the Steps of Nald is easily missed because it's right there. It's right next to the exit, and I always walk past it for whatever reason. But anyway, the strip elevator is a lot easier to find. It's also right next to a crystal as well, so you can quickly get to and from it. But anyway, we have a man to talk to. I assume it's a man. I assume it's not a child or a boy of that description. Something's been troubling you, eh? Forget you mentioned it. Don't do that. This is probably an important detail that they'll mention like 4 levels from now. Also, I got my AF gear and stuff. There's another video with that, titled aptly AF gear. Anyway. I will take your gold, because I don't want anything else he has. And we are level 45, so we should at least be able to, I don't know what that, free wing knight? Probably for killing Garuda. We're finishing the Garuda quest, anyway. So we should be able to at least do several quests on the main line. Actually make some progress. I did hear there is a gap between 46 and 49, I think, or something along those lines. So that's probably going to be a minor problem, considering there's not actually really any side quests at that level either, but you know. We will burn that bridge when we come to it, and then wish we didn't, because now we can't cross the river. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Oh yeah, we have to head to, the Waking Sands. I forgot, we haven't been there in ages. So I have to teleport to, once again, freaking Horizon. Anyway, let us rebuild. There we go. Things to do. I think everyone's just doing random stuff right now in the FC. I think the Titan hard mode runs are coming up soon. If I recall, I think everyone's in a dungeon. No, Muff, just come on. Just come on. Right. I don't know what that sound was. Usually that sound is a tell. Unless you can play the sound effects and say chat, in which case, or local chat if you want to call it that, in which case that's a little bit weird. And if you didn't know, you can put sound effects in your macros and have it play a sound at a given skill or given weight or whatever, which is really nice if you are doing, for instance, mass crafting, and you're just like doing something else in the background without paying attention to the game. It'll play the sound. That does require you have the sound on in the game, which is why I don't do it. Because the only time I have sound on is when I'm recording. Other than that, unless I'm just sitting at Ulda at night listening to the music. Other than that, I don't have it on, and I listen to either music in the background from the website that I had running the other day, or YouTube videos from a variety of people, including but not limited to Jeff Major, Northern Lion, Plump Helmet Punk. Who else do I frequently watch? Not very many people, actually, quite frankly. I wish there were more people I did frequently watch, but I don't know. I don't really like a lot of people. I don't like how they do their thing. I like Jeff a lot, though. He doesn't post videos frequently. Are we back to the regular one? No, we're not. It's dead empty in here. So there's actually 3, maybe even 4 instances of the Waking Sands. You got the first one with all the people in it, all the stuff is all fine. You have the second one with dead people everywhere. Third one, it's completely empty now, but all the stuff is still broken. Fourth one, I assume, is when we will rebuild it. I have to sneeze, so give me a second. I thought I had to sneeze. I kind of still think I had to sneeze, but I didn't, so. You see signs of recent habitation. What is this recent habitation, pray tell? Who could have lived? No, it's been so long, I just don't remember. Uh-oh. Calm down. Hold your horses. You? Where was she at during this? Hello. Maybe. Not that I'm aware of. I always like that. Is this a dream? I don't think it is. Oh, no, that's not grovel. I guess that's just animation for this cutscene, unless they use it somewhere else. Look at my sweet hat and my metallic bra. Because, you know, style. It's the only way to be stylish. Yeah. At least you didn't have to carry 4 corpses at the same time. Imagine that put a bit of a strain on my back. Y'shtola here? Y'shtola, come! Oh. She's gone to Olda to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. They, most of them got killed. Although that's a good point. The city-specific people weren't actually here, I don't think. Maybe they were here and they just weren't killed, I don't know. The Black Wolf. That's a great name. I just want to point that out. That instills fear right there. The Echo? Oh, yep. Called it. I'm not sure how that could be used, but, oh, right, the immunity. Interestingly, that's an Allegan weapon. You might have noticed they called it. And the gear you actually get from the Binding Coil of Bahamut is Allegan. You get Allegan gear from it, so probably some relation between the two, but who knows. Click. Probably should have got comfortable before I actually started this, but whatever. Nope. I'm suspicious of Y'shtola. Or sorry, not Y'shtola, Ida. Although, to be honest, she is Gridania's and No, not Y'shtola. Who's the other one from Gridania? The Lalafell. The short one. That's what I'm about to say. I like this music. I also like how Sid sleeps standing up. I don't think anyone's actually sleeping, but... Oop.
Hear, feel, think. Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaman, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, For he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
I was expecting more voice acting, quite frankly. Hello, it's Sid. Or maybe the giant crystal that keeps talking to me. I'm gonna go with the giant crystal that's talking to me. Maybe not, I don't know. I wonder if the person who shows up here is dependent on either the great company you took or the starting city. Probably the starting city. Or it may not be different at all, I don't know. Castrum Century. There's several castrums. What does castrum mean? Because there's Castrum Meridium, Castrum Century, Castrum... a bunch of other stuff. Is that like the... does that mean basically castle? I don't know, but everything seems to be named Castrum. My word, it's a mess in here. And Yita's just sitting on the table over there. Casing the Castrum. I have no idea how many more 44 quests there are, but Garuda is the first level 44 quest, I'm pretty sure. So there should be at least probably 4 or 5 main quests. Which will probably take me to like here on my experience bar, so that's not really much. And then 45 will take me about there, so. Effective strategy, you say? And of course, freaking House Durandary? Ooh, that's expensive. Probably be less expensive if I actually walked out of the Waking Sands, because I don't know where this place actually physically resides. The game does actually care about where the locations physically are on the map, so. Of course, it's probably counting that as Thanalan. Western Thanalan, I think, is where it is. Anyway, welcome to this place. That's actually my ability, the new ability I have that I haven't used. It costs 200 TP, which is insane, but lower damage dealt is pretty useful. We have to go all the way back to here. The first dicastrial observatory. Jesus Christ. The first the observatorium. We have to go to that place. That's where we have to go. Look at my inventory. I wish there was a sort button. Square. Give me a sort button. They really should have taken some of the things from 2.1, mainly quality of life changes that I'm sure have been already done for a while. They may not have, I don't know. I don't know how game coding works. But they should have taken some of that stuff out of 2.1 and just released it separately, and then put 2.1 out, you know, whenever it was ready. Because those quality of life changes is really what's affecting people. I think I need to go in. Get off my chocobo side, because that's the nice thing to do. I've talked to you before. Indeed I am. It's the world's easiest quest to complete. Now, how did you all get here? Good lord. Two Lalafels, one male, one female. Female is the, like the door maiden, I don't know. Whatever her name is. Tataru, that's her. I like Tataru. I like Tartar. Probably shouldn't call her Tartar. It's probably a thing you don't want to be called. An Imperial airship made an emergency landing. Ah, that's Biggs and Wedge. Sid knows who they are. Yep. Even I knew it. Suddenly music. I'm waiting for this guy to tell me where to go here. Of course, I completed a quest to start this. I'll probably have to start another quest to get the information out of him. Excuse me. Do it, and then we can have them help Sid out with the airship. Look how happy he is. That is a happy Sid. He's got some sweet goggles. The blacksmith goggles are actually fairly similar to that, interestingly enough. Whoop. They are not the same, but they are fairly similar. I wonder if this is voice acted. Probably not, but it might be. Also, that guy with double great shields on his arms there. Nope. I'm sorry we didn't have an alien thing to kill all the primals instantly for us. Literally kill them. They are gone. Story-wise, they're gone, as far as I'm aware. Castromosodens. I think Castrum are just like fronts, or forts, or something. Castles. Does that mean we get to fight that guy at some point? Also, where did he tell him to go? Was it Castrum Meridium? I didn't actually pay attention to that. I've given you nothing, you have earned it. There you go. That's quite the compliment, if ever there was one. By the way, those are guns on those. I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh. Well, maybe not uh-oh, I don't know, she's female. That may be a thing. And talk to you again, if you chill out for a second. Level 44! The longer we keep these 44 quests going, the easier it'll be for me to keep my level up. But that's not gonna happen. I know for a fact that's not gonna happen. There's not gonna be enough quests to push me to 46. I'd need 30 more quests, which, you know, no. Do I need 30? Yeah, 30 more, give or take. Probably a little less, like 25. Anyway, I'm distractions. I'm a derpus. May the Fury grant you strength. Where am I going? Should a letter of introduction to the guy at Darkhold, which I can explain. Darkhold. Darkhold is a dungeon used for It's technically an optional dungeon, but it's the dungeon used for your level 44 Grand Company quest, which I grabbed but didn't record. Essentially, they want you to come here and clean out the dungeon, and for that, you will gain access to higher ranks in the Grand Company. I presume there will be another dungeon at like maybe like 60 or something that'll gain access to even more. But anyway, you get the quest and you talk to Ophiel here. I already did the dungeon once, which is why I have the chess piece, but I forgot to talk to Ophiel, so we get to do it again. I just went ahead and scrapped that footage. Which means I lost the Ophiel bit as well. Ophiel's scared to crap and just tells you to go in there and be careful and clean out the stuff, etc., etc. It's actually a pretty difficult dungeon, to be quite honest. If you know what you're doing, obviously it's not hard, but it took like 70 minutes to do the first run through, which is insane. It was quite a long dungeon. We had several wipes on the final boss as well. Although I think 2 of our people they were friendly. I like that group. I wish I had recorded it. 2 of the people had connection issues, and I think a couple of the wipes were due to that. A couple of them were also due to us not knowing what we're doing and being insta-killed by one of his abilities. He has like a line AoE that he does, which just kills you if you're in it. Which is, you know, obviously a thing you don't want to do. Why do I have to talk to the person at Aurum Vale? Aurum Vale. I don't know how to pronounce that. I always call it Aurum Vale, but it sounds weird. And it may be Aurum Vale or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe they'll pronounce it. I also have a turn-in marker over here. Oh, because I'm level 45 now, I can turn in those quests. Some optional quests that I did off camera. Nothing special. They're not like interesting quests or anything. They're just kind of go here, kill that, fetch item, give item to other person. Also, that's a cool scene. I think that's an airship. Like a Garlean airship, but I'm not entirely sure. I think it is though. Anyway, here's Aurum Vale, which is level 47 or something. I could check actually. That's the wrong button. That was the right button. 47. It's the next dungeon you do. The next anything instanced you do. As far as I'm aware. And then everything beyond that is 50, so... Oh, have to talk to this guy again, apparently. Indeed. They fled. I'm not sure how they managed to do that and not get caught in the process, but whatever. They tried the door to enter the Aurum Vale. I'm not sure that's the best plan. Can you actually see footprints? Oh. Well, they're actually on the ground, but they're not there by default, I don't think. These are only little footprints. Where are the big ones? I see only tiny feet. And it takes a very long time for me to determine that there are, in fact, footprints there that lead this way. How they managed to leave footprints in such a small area but not the rest of the snow is astounding, but whatever. They could have at least had the footprints crisscrossing this stoned pathway here. Naturally stony pathway so the footprints wouldn't show, but whatever. Or they could have made the footprints actually be there. But that probably would have, I don't really know what that would do. I'm trying not to aggro this guy. I would prefer he not. The worst case situation, I can bind him and hope that lasts long enough to examine these footprints, but it takes a long time to examine these. Thankfully, he didn't turn around in time, so yeah, we'll just continue. This is quite the trek of footprints here. How many of these do I have to examine before I find something here? This is an exciting quest. Just saying. This is super serious business. I'm making like 5 feet at a time before I have to stand here for 15 seconds examining the footprints, which appear to clip into the ground over here. Do they fade away? No. Now that got me thinking, I wonder if the footprints are actually there. Because they're not disappearing when I examine them. They may just be part of the quest and the, What's going on here? Oh, he's under the bridge. Hello, Wedge. You appear to be tired. How are you doing? Hello. Please don't eat me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. You don't really look very succulent. It's alright, Wedge, I'm here for you. Although, yeah. We went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. Sounds like Biggs, and that's my link shell. I like how they ring. It's glorious. What? Biggs headed west. But Wedge headed west. Monument Tower. Indeed, I believe I've actually gone there. Yes, it was. I've been with him for a while. Oh yeah, they lost him after the, apocalypse. Whatever it's called, I don't remember. You're feeling better now. Alright, whatever. I will be momentarily back as I push escape as if it pauses anything. Herp derp. And I'm back. Let us continue. To that thing over there. Yep. I don't think I've actually gone all the way down here. Although, probably nothing there except scenery. We could go look at it. Why not? We're already going that way anyway. We'll pass by the, this place looks cool in general. Mostly because of that. I don't know why it's red, but it looks really cool. Especially once you get down in it. Anyway, we'll pass by Monument Tower and, hit up the Fury's Gaze, or whatever it's called down here. Yeah, the Fury's Gaze before we head back. Actually, we will, because that may be part of the quest, because it's a dead end, we will hit up Monument Tower first, just to see if the quest actually heads that way anyway. Why not? Efficiency. I look for a man named Biggs. Also, I probably could have carried him here, but whatever. Not sure he would have appreciated that, really. How kind of this person to assist us. Suddenly, quest over. To assist us without even knowing anything about us. Very kind, very kind. Nothing? Ah, Wedge. Now that he is warmed, I suppose he might help. He slowly kicks his feet. Sure, that's kind of what I was doing anyway. Alright. Talk to you again. Hello. He did not come by here. The caves, yep, Fury's Gaze. Oh, that's actually a cave. I thought it would be like a cliff or like an overhang you could look out past or something. I don't know. I'm happy you did. That'd be the logical thing to do. Don't go to this tower. Don't drag the poor, I don't know why I sprinted there. Don't drag the poor tower guards into this deal here. Especially since the Guardians will just show up and say, he's a prisoner, and then they'll be like, oh, or something. I don't know. That's probably what I'd do. A prisoner for what? War crimes against humanity. Ooh, this place looks cool. It has a revenant in it. Level 41, so it may be tied to this quest. Let's help this poor guy out. He looks like he's having a bit of trouble. There you go. He probably could have killed it on his own, but, you know. Help him out a little bit. Oh. There's a lot of them, as it turns out. That's probably why his health was so low. Woo, they have AoEs. That's a cool looking ability, although that was probably not my best idea. Just saying, probably not on the top of my intelligent ideas list. Although he is helping me. I'm gonna die to the chocobo, or the, freaking plasmoids. Whoop, that was a failure. That was a failure too. One of these days I'll get it. There we go. Let us thank this man if I can get it to autofill it. I don't speak French. Oh, am I done here? Oh, I'm done here. Okay. Apparently, if I just, like, run away. Is that all I had to do? Okay. Thought I had to kill everything, but I guess it just disappeared when I ran away. I keep forgetting they do that. It trips the quest when you investigate, not when you actually kill everything, which is a little bit weird. But whatever. I guess you could just run away from all of those encounters. It was not my brightest moment to use an AoE ability while surrounded by neutral creatures. It looked cool though. Valid question. Where could he be? Notorious Biggs. This chocobo's standing on the fire. Valid point. Do I need to go up, I guess? Let's get a nice butt shot there as I go up the stairs. I presume I have to go up. It looks like it's still inside the tower and not outside. It looks like they're starting to throw elegant gold pieces at me as well, which is good. Because I am terrible with money. Nor I, my friend. It's not really a dangerous place, it's just full of a bunch of passive plasmoids. Unless you hit the plasmoids, in which case they're not passive anymore. And it suddenly becomes much more dangerous. This tower looks identical to the one at the observatorium. And the one at the northern front. Whatever, the white front or whatever it is. White brim front, that's what it's called. He near broke his neck. Oh dear. What's up here? Is there anything up here? Is there a reason to come up here? There's a giant harpoon. I think that's a giant harpoon. I can't really tell. Let's jump off. Whee, this is gonna hurt. Ow. Speaking of breaking your neck, my chocobo no longer has legs. But it was fun. Apart from the no longer having legs thing. I think he just jumped off after me. Did he? No, he's at full health. He probably went down the stairs like an intelligent person. Me and this guy are gonna have a nice story quest train following each other around, apparently. What's going on here? So there's Biggs over there. Oh, it's an instance. I was gonna say maybe I could help this dude again, but nope, it's an instance. And I have no raise, because bards can't get raise. They can with a level 3 limit break though, because they have the healer limit break. Dead, probably. Biggs, man. I like how they're both doing the pugilist stance there. The pug stance. With me! To battle! And by with her, they mean with me! I assume I'm in charge of killing archers. I'm in charge of killing at least one of them. Let's get on that, shall we? Oh. Well, let's pick another one. That skill looks so cool. I just want to keep pointing that out. Wow, these guys are weak. They're gonna spawn others, aren't they? Also, that was cool. So many abilities. Yeah, hello. What is going to aggro to me? Absolutely nothing. I'll hit the one Biggs is hitting, and instantaneously steal the aggro. That's the thing with the NPCs in some of these quests. They just don't steal aggro. Somehow I didn't actually get out of the AoE fast enough. I just dodged it, which works, I guess. I haven't been using my buffs. I should probably do that. Did I get that off? I think I did, and then I just did it a second time. But whatever, it's alright. It's that blast wave ability has quite the range. I don't really care about the shock wave, just the blast wave. What if I just focused on this guy, like the main guy? Would I kill him fast enough to end it? I'm probably gonna pull the Vanguard. No, but I will get hit by that, so I wasn't paying attention. I bet silence doesn't work on that. That's gonna hurt. No, it didn't. Okay, thank God, because that does actually hurt when it hits you with that. Quite a bit more than this guy's ability. Okay, so they keep spawning until you kill that guy, I guess. I desperately need that, Biggs died. Biggs, you had a healer right next to you. Your entire job was to not die. I need to try that again now. I guess I need to just, whatever is hitting Biggs, I need to kill, and then everyone else I hope can deal with this. So I'm waiting for the TP to regen. Just enough to handle the thing here, because it'll regen through this cutscene, which I probably waited a little bit too long for, but whatever. It's only a couple seconds, it'll be right. Dead or alive. Blarg, blarg, blarg. Wish you could skip this, but you can't. It's not like it's crazy long, but I do wish you could skip these. You can skip the actual cutscenes. You can't skip anything that has a dialogue box, though, as far as I've noticed. Not that I've tried to skip many things. I only aggro one at the start, so I can deal with them really fast. I didn't wait for my skills to cool down. We didn't know where to find you. Just happened to be there. What is hitting bigs? Nothing is hitting bigs. Just kill everything around bigs then. I don't even know why I'm doing the dots. They don't have enough health for it to matter. And there's this stuff. So I'm gonna dot this guy. And then start dealing with these things. That's the wrong button. That's also the wrong button. There we go. My freaking hand on the wrong spot and confused the crap out of myself there. Please stop attacking me with that ability when I'm not paying attention. Love of God. Biggs! Biggs, you're being hit. Please stop it. Biggs, you're dying. Look at how quickly he dies. It's insane. Like, seriously, Biggs is not very tanky. I'm assuming, you know, this ability is useful to have here because it causes them to do less damage for a while, which isn't bad. Just saying. Need to keep myself from getting too low on health, otherwise it'll start pulling them away from healing Biggs and stuff. And I don't have any TP, because that skill takes 1 billion TP to cast. I forgot. How's Biggs doing? Poorly. Put it lightly. He is doing poorly. Y'shtola, heal Biggs. I need to kill this thing. It's hitting Biggs. Please cease your shenaniganry. Thank you. Someone's hitting Yida as well, which needs to cease. Preferably now would be great. Am I stunned? Rooted. There we go. Still haven't killed the stupid Vanguard. For the love of God, Vanguard, please die. This gonna hurt. I don't think that ability actually does much damage. My hand keeps moving. Everyone's dead. Good! There we go. That's what was supposed to happen last time. You would have died, because you're a fool. Maybe you'll die anyway. We all get startled as he bends over. I don't know. I wish I had text. Fantastic. Everyone likes reunions as they all stare awkwardly at me for some reason. Cutscene? Nope, just kind of chucks me out here. I don't know why it couldn't chuck me out back at Monument Tower, but whatever. We'll run there ourselves then, game. Do it the old-fashioned way. I wonder if any of these like high-level quests around the 50 areas give any minions. If they do, I want them. Most of the minions I'm missing are stuff from high-level dungeons. And, you know, like tome minions, crafted minions, stuff that's really expensive, basically, is what I'm missing. I got all the super cheap ones, I just went ahead and bought all the cheap ones. Would you stop crying so much, man? Good lord. Don't mention it. I got him killed the first time, but don't mention that either, it'll be right. About 69 is how much you owe me. Billion, give or take. Hi, Sid. I presume it's Sid, yep. Happy music. Everyone likes happy music. Teleportation magics. So they were taken to a detainment cell? Why were they out of the detainment cell? Why were they on an airship? That's where we're heading, wherever that is. I don't actually know where that is. Ah. They were being taken back. Makes sense then. We'll roll with that. Technically all of it's history. I wish we could hear Sid's laugh, but no. I hear a lawnmower. That's my favorite sound. Apparently Biggs is really good at sabotaging altitude controls. Or maybe really bad at handling altitude controls, who knows. Or really good at I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Many things want for rescue, but we only have desire of rescuing some of them. What does Garland Ironworks make? Do they make bows? I would like a bow. A really, really good bow. I'm not sure how an Ironworks would do that. That would be more a carpenter thing, but whatever. That was a very enthusiastic sit there, Wedge. Come into my castrum. Okay. Revenant's Toll, is that the fort in Mordana? I've already been to Mordana, but let's investigate the name of... That is entirely the wrong place. It's down here. Let's investigate the name of this. Yes, that is in fact Castrum Century. Good to know. I've been through there many times, because I think it's the only way to actually get down or up from here. Down to or up from here. Which is northern Thanalan, obviously. Because when you look at it, it looks like you can go this way, but I don't think there's actually a way up from... This is like a cliff going along here, whatever. Or just blocked off. I don't know if it's actually a cliff. Anyway, we need to head to Mordana. And I could be lazy and just teleport, but it's not actually that far away, so... Having said that, I did the AF gear, the AF quest. This guy has... Oh, he must have grabbed this quest. I didn't even notice there was one there. Okay. I was like, he has a different quest than me. What's going on? Anyway, in the AF quest, I actually left. I teleported out of the East Shroud, but there was actually a piece in the East Shroud that I didn't notice. So I had to teleport back in. It was like the least efficient way to do that possible. I didn't mean to, man. I didn't mean to, trust me. Also, the lawn is being mowed, so I'm sure at some point I will have to pause the recording again. Which isn't an issue, because I'm not live streaming. When I'm live streaming, it's an issue, because I can't simply pause the live stream. It's a live stream. They're magical. Whee. I'll probably, let's... We'll have to see how long it is when I pause it for the mowing of the lawns, which may very well be soon. But we'll have to see how much I've actually got recorded, and I may just end it before we even do any 45 quests. And we'll just turn these in, because why not? apparently get another quest. Hooray! Abandoned supplies. I've gathered your things. It is becoming night. It has become night. Mordana actually has a unique weather effect that appears. I'm pretty sure it's unique. The only time I've ever seen it is Mordana. And it's probably due to all of the freaking crystals here. This is basically ground zero in terms of actual zones that you can get to. Ground zero in terms of the apocalypse, as it were. So there's crystals all over the place. In fact, this entire side is crystal, and the crystal tower is down here. Right there. You can, I'll show it to you as we get out there. I can show it to you now. I think you can see it from here. Yeah, there it is. There is the crystal tower off in the distance, and that will be a dungeon introduced in 2.1, which will have many, many floors. Who do I have to talk to here? Is it this guy? Yes, it is. I just couldn't see his little thing. There's a billion people in Mordana all the time. Mordana is basically the hub for doing level 50 content. You know, if I open Shout Chat, there'll be people asking for parties and stuff. I think I'll go ahead and do that. There you go. Yeah, I've done things that have proven difficult before. It'll be alright. Someone's moaning in the background. Why would we smuggle ourselves in? Let's just fight our way in. It'll be alright. See? There you go. Walk through the front door. It's not like they locked the front door. Oh, this must be the quest where you have to put on Imperial uniforms. Yeah. A suit of Magitech armor. And impeccable timing. I like how excited Sid gets about things. Also, this guy's mustache. Good lord. Speak with Glaumunts. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire. Someone's moaning in the background. That's just the general background noise, I'm pretty sure. Okay. There is never a point where Yida is not enthused. Okay. Speak with that dude, speak with this other dude up here. This is literally where everyone just hangs out all the time. Probably because the trade-in for tomes is right there, so it's just convenient to just sit here since you'll just come back when you're done with the dungeon runs and stuff. That'd be my assumption anyway. Otherwise, there's not really anything here at all. Like how the guy's response to that. Something tells me we'll get along just fine. We're getting a ton of quests in the 44 range. I mean, it's probably not going to push me to 46, but even then, we're already halfway. What did I thought it was going to take me to like here or something, so we're already quite a few quests past that. Follow these instructions. Approach from the east, you'll see a swampland, indeed. Never mind all the, yeah, just don't mind the morbals, it'll be alright. Morbals. Morbals. Whatever you're gonna call the stupid things. To the southwest corner, I've seen those drainage pipes. really want to climb into a drainage pipe. I mean, probably smells pretty bad. At least I'm not wearing a ton of clothes. It's just easy to wash. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Just climb into the sewers. There's an unusually large amount of fates going on right now. So that's the thing. I ran the lightning quest the other day. I'm probably going to go run it again. The fate, anyway, that has lightning in it. But I had the... whatever they're called. The spell effects turned off. And I have those turned off for big fates, like Odin and Behemoth. But I've only been to Odin a couple times just to watch, basically, since I was like level 30. And I've never seen Behemoth, and quite frankly, I just decided to turn the spell effects back on to show all for everything. That looks really cool at night. So I'll probably go back over there just to, you know, see what it looks like with lightning casting spells and stuff, because you couldn't see any of the spells she cast, which kind of sucks, but whatever. It'll be alright. I hate going through here, by the way, because there's a ton of these things, and they're very angry about everything, and they aggro like 360 degrees around them. Not quite, but they're pretty angry. All the time. In fact, there's a fate that spawns here that just spawns a billion of them. That looks cool. Anyway. That's not where we need to go. We need to go over here, preferably without aggroing another one, because we'll be within range. Hello? These drainage pipes are quite large. Oh! Hi. I'm just gonna blow all of my buffs here. It'll be alright. Let's just dot all of them while I still have as many buffs up as I can, because, yeah, the dot will kill them. Oh, they're draining blood, are they? Although it might not now, because I've lost most of the buffs, but should at least get pretty low. Why am I fighting level 35s here? Like, seriously. Just put, like, slightly less of them and just make them slightly higher level. There we go. Enter the pipe. Is it actually going to put me inside the pipe? Oh dear, will it? That'd be really cool, actually, if it did. Oh. No, I'm not actually getting in the pipe. I like my head where it is. Valid argument. I'd like my head where it is as well. So they're still there. That was conveniently timed. Hello. Suddenly things. Oh, more. Yeah, I was gonna help, but that thing showed up. That's the wrong way. That's a dead end. Run away from the angry things. I really hate fighting these. I mean, they're not terrible, because you can dodge their primary attack. Their regular attacks don't really do much. You can dodge the bad breath, but if you happen to get hit by it, fighting it, or if you're just running by and you happen to get hit by it, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. It causes every status effect. It takes like half of your health off over time. It's a bit ridiculous. Because it does a ton of damage. It's not like regular, well, I shouldn't say it's not like them, but it is like them. Regular bad breath from some of the, you know, single player Final Fantasy games where it causes every status effect but doesn't do a lot of damage. This one, because there's nothing like confuse or, you know, status effects like that. There's no sleep. No, there's no sleep that gets cast on players, but there is stun. It does more damage than some of the other Malboros. There's that guy. Still running around with his chocobo out. That whole video is gonna have him in it at some point, I'm sure. He finished that quest, that's why he's behind me now. I could have done that as well for a little bit of XP, but yeah, whatever. Also, this area is laggy as all heck, so that's a thing. Hi, Sid. Okay, what is this assistance you desire? A level 46, apparently. So it goes from 44 to 46. That would explain why there were so many level 44 quests, but that is apparently the stopping point, because I'm not level 46 and thus cannot continue. 2 gold pieces, though, is pretty good. None of those weapons are for me because I have the wrong Grand Company for this class. And starting city, but it's Grand Company. Anyway, that's apparently the end of it because I'm not the required level for this. I was wondering where the level 45s were going to come in because I think this leads into Castor Meridium, which is 47. But with that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.